those are the advantages. What are the risks of misclassification? If you classify someone as an independent contractor, but they're actually an employee, then you, as Roy said, you can have an investigation by the DIR, penalties, workers' comp. You can actually be workers' comp agent, DIR, can stop your business, can actually shut you down if they find that you have employees without workers' comp insurance. So if you're treating people as independent contractors and they're actually employees, your business could be shut down for workers' comp violations. You've got minimum wage, overtime. You're liable as an employer for the tortious acts of your employees. You would not necessarily be liable for the tortious acts of an independent contractor, but if the person's misclassified as an independent contractor, now you're liable. Meal and rest breaks. If you're treating someone as an independent contractor, you're not verifying that that person is taking a 30-minute uninterrupted meal period, which begins before the end of the 5th hour of work. We all remember this now. You're not paying attention to that for your independent contractors. But if the person is really an employee, you've got a lot of potential penalties and liability for that. They're not keeping track of their time. Independent contractors often don't. You have all those labor law posters that you're not complying with if you are treating someone as an independent contractor rather than an employee. You could lose your intellectual property. When an employee creates a copyright or makes an invention while employed by you, that is presumed to be your invention, the employer's invention. Not true with an independent contractor. Unless you have a work made for hire agreement with that person, the independent contractor owns the intellectual property. So that's a big issue if you're misclassifying. Itemized wage statements. That's a big one. We're seeing a lot of lawsuits on itemized wage statements. There are about 12 or 14 different pieces of information that have to be included on every pay stub for your employees. If you are treating someone as an independent contractor, you're not giving them that detailed pay stub. Well, that's a violation if that independent contractor is really an employee. That's another violation.